You're watching East Tennessee Weather, powered by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group.
Good morning, 7:01 here on this Monday morning. Sure hope everyone had a great weekend. What a beautiful weekend, albeit on the chilly side. Are you ready for some warmer weather? Well, the good news is warmer weather is on the way before we track our next disturbance. Well, actually, we have two disturbances here this week, but it doesn't look like the first one will do much. The second one will produce our next best chance of rain. I like to show you the big picture pattern. This is our future cast over the next couple of days, and you can see how we have a weak little wave swinging its way from our west. A nice little cold front in the upper parts of the atmosphere. That's going to produce just a few clouds on into our Tuesday, and that really should be about the extent of it. But as we get into our Wednesday, warmer weather is on the way, and then Thursday and Friday we'll be tracking our next disturbance that does bring us increasing rain chances around East Tennessee. Live look outside in Hardin Valley. Good morning, Hardin Valley, Carnes Communities, Oak Ridge. Looking off to the northwestern sky. It's currently 25 degrees now in Hardin Valley. It's a cold one for sure. Downtown Gatlinburg right now, current temperature of 26. That person is bundled up, as they should be here to get the day started. But everything's nice, quiet, and dry. It does feel like 22 degrees with a little bit of a light breeze out there. And how about Sevierville? A beautiful sunrise taking shape now in Sevierville with a current temperature of 24 degrees. So it is a chilly start to this Monday morning, but it looks like this warming trend will continue. We're going to talk about your forecast for the week ahead, but also I'm going to mention a few dates here before we wrap things up this morning, talking about the long range forecast. What's it look like out down the road? So more details on that coming up here in just a moment. Right now, let's take you back outside. Satellite and radar showing us nice clear skies here to get the day started. So no issues on the roadways. The roads are dry here this morning. Rainfall amounts over the last 24 hours, 0, zilch, nada, none. No rain. It was beautiful yesterday. Temperatures, though, most locations are about where we were yesterday morning. Some a little bit warmer, some a little bit cooler, but not a big deal. When you look at the numbers, we are in still the teens and 20s. So very similar to what we had yesterday, although Crossville was down to about 16 degrees yesterday, so it was cold for sure. All right, here are your weather headlines getting us going on this Monday. We're looking at sunny and warmer weather ahead throughout the day today. Partly cloudy Tuesday with that weak disturbance moving on through. Sunny and warming through Friday. However, well, I should say really through Thursday. But wind and rain is going to be moving its way back in late Thursday, early Friday. So we'll talk numbers coming up here in just a moment. Getting you out the door here this morning, we start off in the 20s. Lunchtime temps will be in the upper 40s. Forecast afternoon temperatures are going to be nice. We're going to be in low, mid, and upper 50s. I think we'll hang on to the low to mid 50s across upper East Tennessee, the Tennessee-Kentucky border, Fentress County, parts of Campbell, and also Scott County. But come down in the Central Valley, Southern Valley will be in the mid to upper 50s, with Chattanooga pushing close to near 60 today. So it's going to be a nice sunny day. And not a cloud in the sky, by the way, all day long. It's going to be nice. Getting into the evening hours for the evening rush hour, we're going to be in the low 50s for the most part, down into the low 40s by 8. And by 10 o'clock, we're going to be in the 30s. And so those temperatures will drop pretty quickly thanks to the clear skies. That's going to allow our temperatures tomorrow morning back into the 20s. So another chilly start to our Tuesday. But Tuesday, as I mentioned, we have a weak disturbance moving on through. So we start off with sunshine. Clouds will be on the increase, becoming partly to mostly cloudy throughout the day on Tuesday. But we should stay rain-free. Maybe a sprinkle on Tuesday, but I'm not anticipating a whole lot of activity. So when you look at your futurecast model on Tuesday, you can see how the clouds are going to fill in. Notice a couple of radar returns trying to show up on the model forecast. That's why I said maybe a sprinkle or two, but these are going to be some mid-level clouds. And so we're really not going to have a lot of moisture. The bucket's not going to be full tomorrow. The bucket's not going to be runneth over. We're going to top out in the mid-50s, though. But take a look at your 3-day forecast, recapping today, tomorrow, and then getting into Wednesday. We're going to see more sunshine on Wednesday. It's going to be great. Great day to get outside and enjoy. We're going to be in the low 60s. Almost like the perfect day with sunny and 61 degrees. I'll take that for sure. But then remember I said that there is a chance for rain. Not a chance. There is going to be some rain showers Thursday night and Friday morning. Likely to pick up about a quarter to half an inch of rain. So not a huge rain maker per se. And it does look like it's going to be all liquid precipitation. So back to your weather headlines. Sunny today, partly cloudy tomorrow. Beautiful on Wednesday. Increasing wind and rain Thursday into Friday, and then we'll cool down slightly behind it. Now, I like to teach you things here on the channel, right? I like to let you know on some meteorology. So what you're looking at here on the screen is called mid-level spin and energy. Another way of saying it's called vorticity. It's disturbances in the atmosphere. And so when you see the yellows and the reds and the oranges, those are disturbances that provides lift in the atmosphere. When we lift the air, we cool it, we condense it, and we can produce precipitation. But watch this disturbance, top left-hand side of the screen, coming through during the day on Tuesday. Just a little spin in the atmosphere. Pretend it's a wave. If you're a boat on the water and a wave comes through, what does the boat do? It rises and then sinks back behind it. This does exactly the same thing. But because we don't have enough moisture in the atmosphere to produce precipitation, you'll clearly see with this wave moving on through, it's just going to produce some cloud coverage across the entire region. So if you have any travel plans today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, we're going to stay nice, quiet, and dry. We're going to be nice and cool today across the area, but warming over the next couple of days. And how about Wednesday's high temperatures? We're going to be in the 60s and 70s across much of the region. I mean, who's ready for some spring weather? I'm ready for some solid 70s with sunny, quiet, and dry conditions. All right. So our rain chances, I'll go 40% chance of rain on Thursday. And here's the reason why. Because I do think that the rain's going to be, most of the day is going to be dry. I mean, really, to be honest with you, I could put 100% probably because by sunset, or I should say by midnight on Thursday night, like 11:59 Thursday night, everybody probably is going to get rain, which technically is a 100% chance of rain. But because it's going to be at the end of the day, most of us are going to be in bed, we'll go 40% because I think we'll have some for the evening rush hour and likely dinner and bedtime. It's going to draw a cold front through the area. And so this upper level wave swings its way on through. It draws a cold front through. That cold front's going to spill in some showers, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder. If we have a little bit of instability in the atmosphere right now, it doesn't look like we have a whole lot of instability. And without the thunderstorms, obviously no severe weather threat. And then that moves its way out during the day on Friday and will cool slightly back behind the system, but not a big cool down. Nothing like what we saw this past weekend. Thank goodness for that. We'll see that cold front swing through Thursday and Friday. So when you look at the rainfall totals over those that 24-hour period, again, the bullseye for the rainfall looks to be probably up here towards Louisville, Lexington, Cincinnati, into West Virginia. Here locally, we'll likely pick up anywhere from a quarter to half an inch of rain. Average temperature for this time of year, low to mid 50s. Beautiful weather on the way. We'll stay in the mid to upper 50s and even low 60s. So we're trending at or even slightly above average over the next 7 days. Low temperatures a little bit closer to those seasonal averages. Average lows are 34. We'll be down into the 20s and 30s tonight and again on into our Wednesday morning. And then because the cold front's going to come through, that ushers in a southerly wind. Low temperatures come up thanks to the cloud coverage as well. We'll come back down into the mid-30s over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday morning, and then right back into the upper 40s on Monday as another disturbance heads our way, possibly next Tuesday. Now, when you look at the Climate Prediction Center, they predict temperatures and precipitation across the country under the umbrella of NOAA. And there's lots, there's one giant umbrella of NOAA, and there's lots of different categories underneath that. Storm Prediction Center, Weather Prediction Center, Climate Prediction Center, the National Weather Service. So they're looking at there are signs that we could be creeping slightly above average as we round out the month of February. I mean, it's already the 19th. How fast is this month going by? Then you take us to the 8 to 14-day outlook, and that's the 27th through March 4th. Now, I'm going to throw a little caveat in there because while they give you that long-range temperature profile, you can't always take it to heart, right? And so I'm a meteorologist as well as they are. And so when you look at the long range, a couple things. Well, one storm to watch possibly would be Thursday and Friday. That would be this week, March 22nd. The next one would be February 28th. So kind of maybe make a little mark in your calendar. I've got this, so we'll talk about it every day. February 28th, maybe some rain showers and maybe some mountain snow showers. Doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal. Not a big cool down there. March 2nd, though. And that's why I said this graphic takes you to March 4th. But March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, there are some signs, some signals in the atmosphere that may bring us some even colder weather. And if a storm comes through, maybe we'll get some mountain snow showers as well. So March 22nd, or March 2nd, we're going to watch. March 9th and 10th, we have to watch closely. Some of the long-range ensemble models are forecasting the possibility of a little southern slider. And if we were to have cold air in place, maybe we get another chance for snow. Then March 16th, another shot of some possible colder air. So those are some dates that just kind of put in the back of your head. Maybe you jotted them down that we'll talk about, of course, in the weeks ahead. But when you look at your 16-day outlook, this is just one model. This is not a conglomeration of all the models. This is just one model. And 16-day outlook, we basically stay snow-free. However, we won't stay rain-free. We do have several disturbances on the way. But it doesn't look like we have really a whole lot of rain over the next, say, 16 days. So we're going to be maybe trending a little bit drier. We're going to be trending maybe a little bit warmer until we get into the month of March, and then we'll kind of get things going once again. So we sure hope you have a great day. Let's go say good morning, everyone. See how everyone's doing. How was the weekend? Did you enjoy the sunshine and the chilly weather? I know so many of you on social media were like, no, I could have used done without the chilly weather. Although it was nice to see the sunshine. So Lee, you can use that umbrella today if you're going to hit the golf course. It's going to be a great golf week ahead of us this week, Lee. So the courses are probably going to be on the busier side, even this upcoming weekend. Was it busy this weekend, even despite the cold weather? Let me know in the chat here, Lee. Lee says, what? No tie? No tie, buddy. No tie today. Do I need a tie? I dressed up yesterday. In my Sunday best. I dressed up in my Sunday best. We're going to just give this a shot and see what we do. I do have a suit jacket, though, on. So when you see the broadcast, you'll see I do have a suit jacket, just no tie. Trying to do a little more business casual. See what you like. See what you like. Let me know. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you not like it? Do you want me to be in a suit? We talked about it this past weekend, Lee. I don't think you were on the chat, but said, hey, listen, business cash, or, all buttoned up. What do you want? It's your show. I just sit here and present it, so I'm here for you. Robert joining us from Sono this morning. Good morning, East Tennessee from Strawberry Plains. Brian's joining us from Straw Plains this morning. It's going to be a beautiful day for sure. It is cold, no doubt about that. But at least those warm morning lows will start to warm up a little bit here over the next several days. Katrina says she needs some sunshine. Well, you got it today. Clouds tomorrow, more sun on Wednesday, remember. Alex is done with the snow? Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but the El Nino looks to be weakening, Buck. And so it looks like El Nino's weakening. So what does that mean when we get into severe weather season? Do we go more neutral? Maybe. So I'll be curious to see what this severe weather season turns out to be, what the rest of winter, March. Remember, we're just a few, what was that? Like 30 days away from first day of spring. I think it's 29 days now. So, Buck, you like the laid back look? Laid back look looks good. I mean, I do have a suit jacket, so I could have put that on there, but no suit. Nah. Still probably don't need one, right? I don't have a suit on. Got Carol on here from Claiborne County. Anna likes the casual. March in like a lion. It possibly could, Buck. We'll see what March does, but it could be coming in like a lion. See a few more people jumping on here, so we're going to go back to the weather maps and wrap things up. I know a lot of you got to get off to work. Kids are already off to school here this morning. My wife's getting ready to head off to work as well. All right, so our temperature trend here throughout the day today. We start off in the 20s. Lunchtime temperatures upper 40s. Highs today in the mid 50s, mid to upper 50s anyway. So it's going to be really a nice afternoon. Closer to 60 in Chattanooga and mid 50s, Tri-Cities, and low 50s for you folks on the Cumberland Plateau. 3-day forecast, 55 Tuesday, 61 Wednesday, rain late in the day on Thursday. Watch those percentages. Remember, I'm going about a 40% chance, but likely to see more likely a 100% chance of rain on Thursday, but that would be closer to dinner, bed, and during the overnight hours. So most of the day is going to be likely to be on the dry side, but possibly a windy Thursday and Friday. Thanks to the upper level low swinging its way through, that might bring us increased threat for some mountain wave across the mountains. That's the strong southeasterly perpendicular winds that bank up against the mountains on the North Carolina side, and it really produces some very windy conditions here on the Tennessee side. What else do I got after this? All right, here's your rainfall outlook. Again, local view of the rainfall. This would be Thursday into Friday. So I know this takes us all the way for the next 7 days, but the next best chance of rain is Thursday into Friday. And I haven't seen Lee Watts on here yet, but if Lee is on here, your merchandise will be coming out. I'll be sending that in the mail throughout the day today. So we got an umbrella, some shirts, some chapsticks. Shouldn't tell you about the chapstick. Those are always like a secret little extra present if you order merch. Sent you a message. I'll check that, Lee, here in just a little bit. Is that something I need to look at now? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Darian, tell your kids I said hi. And tell your hubby I said hi as well. Good morning, kids. Have a great day at school. It's going to be a great day. How were the kids this morning? Were you good? Are you being good to mom and dad? Are the kids being good to mom and dad? My kids were pretty good. Cooked some sausage and some of those sous vide egg bites for my youngest son. He loves those egg bites, like the Starbucks ones. He loves those. Older son, he had yogurt and granola. That's not bad. Decent breakfast before the kids head off to school. Good morning, Carol from Claiborne County. Anna likes the casual. Good morning, Betty. Is winter coming to an end, says Foster's. Collision repair? No, not yet. Not yet. We just hit on some dates, so maybe put this on your calendar at your repair shop. Wait, is this Foster's in... What's LC? Is this Lenore City? Is this Foster's Collision Repair in Lenore City? If it is, because there's another one up in Claiborne County that I've been talking to. Anyways, February 28th, March 2nd, March 10th, 9th and 10th, and March 16th. Mark those on your calendars. Likely to change. I'm just saying when I look at long range, I'm going to keep these like on my little notes. So then I can compare tomorrow and see, well, is it the 28th? Is it the 29th? Is it the 2nd or is it the 3rd? Does it disappear altogether? Do we even get colder air? Does it warm up? Only time will tell. But you like to look at these long-range forecasts, and then you kind of mark the dates and say, okay, let's see what the models do in the coming days. Remember, we look at trends coming up as well. So, Alex says, so it's going to look like it's going to be an early summer and super hot. Well, we'll see. You know, I mean, does anybody know what our record high temperature was in Knoxville? Happened 2 days in a row. Actually, I think we hit it. I want to say it's 106, but I know it was 105 2 days in a row. We hit 105 degrees 2 days in a row. I was at Dollywood that day, and they ended up closing down the rides because it got too hot. And so the friction with the metal on the roller coasters and the heat was dangerous for the roller coaster. And so they ended up shutting down the rides. My nephew was in town that weekend, and we were taking him to Dollywood, and my AC died, and we had to go to like Walmart and buy like a window unit. We all slept in the little tiny bedroom because that was the only room that was cold enough to sleep in. Yeah, does anybody remember how hot it was then? No school in Cotton County because of President's Day. Well, yeah, Knox County kids are going back because of the 10 days that they had off during the snowstorm. So you're right. Some of the kids aren't going to school. I forgot. Let's see. Anybody else's? So no school in Cotton County. No school in Monroe County. No school in Loudoun County. All right. Well, my kids are at school. At least I think so. Think they have school. No, the Knox County kids have school. But you're right. Jason, good morning. How about this? Jason's joining. Hey, listen, this is awesome. Jason, big shout out to you. You're the winner of the morning. Jason is on a work trip, and he is joining us live this morning from New Delhi, India. That's awesome. Hey, by the way, Jason, bring me back some awesome, like, authentic Indian food if you don't mind. You know, a little butter chicken, tiki masala. Yeah, I could use a little bit of, like, some, like, solid Indian food. Love me some Indian food. I bet the street food in India is amazing. No school in Sevier County, all right. Alex says, during the Jeep invasion, it was super, super hot. No school in Anderson County. No school in Blount County. Well, I guess Knox County is the inside of a donut. I know most kids don't have school, and the kids, I think, in Knox County wouldn't have school if it wasn't for the snowstorm. So, whatever. They're back to school. I mean, I'd rather them go on President's Day than extend the school year. That's for sure. Anyways, all right. Well, thanks for joining me for the chat this morning. Shirley, good morning. And remember, if anybody wants any merchandise, just message me, Mike at eastTNweather.com. Here's what I have so far. T-shirts, hats. I do have umbrellas, but I don't have any currently. They're in order, and so hopefully they come in. Remember, March 8th, doing a meet and greet at Orange Hat Brewery in Hardin Valley. That's the Orange Hat West from 6 to 8 o'clock at night. Hardin Valley. Orange Hat Brewery, 6 to 8 o'clock at night. Come and hang out. I will bring merchandise, so I'll have shirts, hats. So if you're wanting some and you're actually going to come to the meet and greet, just bring your wallet. We'll just, I'll just no need to ship it to you, right? We'll just give it to you in person. So shirts, hats, umbrellas, at least for the meet and greet. And so hopefully you can make it there, even if you can just stop by for a high five and a quick handshake or a quick picture. I'd love to see as many of you out there. And I know it's Friday night, so it is going to be busy, but that was the best that we could do at this point in the game. All right, my friends. Oh, Betty, you can't stay at night to drive? Well, get an Uber. Get an Uber. Come say hi, if you can. If not, we'll do another one at another time in a different location, maybe during the day. So some of you that can't drive at nighttime, don't want to be at a brewery, that's fine. I get it. We're all different. And so I'll maybe set one up at this coffee shop sometime. I just feel like coffee shops are too small. So maybe we'll set it up somewhere else. Maybe we'll do Yeehaw Brewing during the daytime instead of at nighttime. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If you have any suggestions, recommendations, if you know of a cool place that the meet and greet would be. So this one's going to be Hardin Valley, so I'll mark it on the calendar. Maybe we'll do different locations at different times. Do some more meet and greet so all of you can have a chance to. I want to meet all of you, to be honest with you. So anyways, you all have a good day. Alex says we need to do a cooking special. There's been a couple times, Alex, that I've almost turned on Facebook Live while I'm getting the kids ready or doing dinner and cooking. But then I'm like, okay, I don't have everything together. Just kind of running back and forth. So I don't think that'd be some boring TV, don't you think? Maybe not. Maybe not. Come to Sevier County. Maybe I will. Give me a location. Actually, maybe we'll, well, I've got several locations in Sevier County, but if you, okay, Shirley says maybe Sevier County, well, that's Lisa in Sevier County. Shirley, I forget where you live, Shirley. But yeah, maybe a coffee shop so we can all have a cup of coffee, get the day going, and do like a morning meet and greet. I know the other place that I used to work at does that, right? Remember I used to do that? Some of the coffee shops? And they're still doing it. I don't want to steal their idea. Or do I? I don't. We'll have fun either way. Okay, Shirley's in Knoxville. Well, maybe we'll do one in Knoxville. Maybe we'll just start to mark them down and do one per county. That'd be kind of fun. Then everybody can, at some point in time, come. Right now, this is just the first one, so we'll get it going. Then we'll kind of gear it down the road and get more going. Anyways, all right. Well, it's going to send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. A couple big shout outs for my sponsors. So thanks for sticking around for that. Thanks for supporting the local sponsors that are on here. Maybe you've seen a new one pop up on some of the maps that I put on social media. Remember, you only see 10% of what I put on social, so you need to come to the site to see other stuff. But Frogs Pest Control is one of the latest sponsors here with East Tennessee Weather. So if you're looking at any sort of pest control, they do wildlife, they do spiders. And listen, the big one for us here at the Witcher household, and I used to have a company, but now I've switched to them, is the mosquito control. Love to be outside during the summer months, but hate to get eaten alive. So give them a call, Frogs Pest Control, if you get a chance. All right. Hardin Valley is too far from Granger County. I get that, especially, Hardin Valley is too far. But we will get there, my friends. We will get there. I will start setting them up. So maybe shoot me a message here on the chat. When I do the meet and greets online, fire away on social media. Let me know. Say, hey, what about this county? What about this place? If you know of a great location to host a meet and greet, let me know. If you know like a business owner or whatever, you know them, I don't. So hit me up and maybe we can kind of organize this. And we'll get this going in the months to come. How about that? We got to celebrate the months. Maybe we'll do something for the first day of spring, first day of summer. Those would be good dates to do that, right? I think so. All right, just about 7:24 right now. I'll send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. A couple quick shout outs for my sponsors. And I sure hope you have a wonderful and safe day. Be safe, be kind to each other. And I'll see you back here for Wake Up with Witcher bright and early, 7 o'clock Tuesday morning.
Hey folks, it's Brian from Rusty Wallace Kia on Alcoa Highway. We're kicking off the new year right. You'll save more than ever before in 2024. The price won't be the problem with deals like these. Get rates as low as 0.9%. Get $7,000 over KBB value for your trade. Plus, every new Kia comes with Rusty's exclusive, no-charge 200,000-mile warranty. And don't forget, the price will not be the problem at Rusty Wallace Kia on Alcoa Highway.
You're watching East Tennessee Weather, powered by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group.
Happy Monday, everybody. Have a wonderful and safe day. It's going to be a beautiful day. A few clouds tomorrow. Then our next best chance of rain rolls in Thursday night and into Friday morning. So here's how your Monday shapes up. We start off with temperatures in the 20s. By noon, we're going to be in the upper 40s. Our goal today, a little bit warmer than yesterday. We should be in the low, mid, and upper 50s with some upper 50s across the Southern Valley, low to mid 50s across upper East Tennessee. We'll cut it in the middle with mid to upper 50s here in the Valley locations. And into the evening hours, a nice, quiet, chilly evening. As the sun goes down, we'll drop from 51 degrees by 6 down into the low 40s by 8, and by 10, we're down into the upper 30s. That means it's going to be another cold night ahead of us tonight with a few clouds on into our Tuesday as a weak disturbance rolls on in. I'll break that down along with your 3-day forecast. That's coming up. All right, so as mentioned, I talked about a disturbance swinging its way into the area on Tuesday. So we start off with mostly clear skies and temperatures in the 20s and 30s on Tuesday. But through the day, we'll see those clouds on the increase. So here's your out-the-door forecast Tuesday morning. We'll start off in the 20s. We'll see those temps climb into the upper 40s by noon. Even though we have the clouds coming on through, it's still going to be a nice day. Here's that disturbance. Clouds will start to spread on in, giving us partly to maybe even mostly cloudy skies at times on Tuesday, but it's going to be in and out. It's an upper level wave in the atmosphere that's just going to produce some clouds, maybe a sprinkle or two, but I'm not anticipating much in the form of precipitation. We'll stay with temperatures in the low, mid, and a few pockets of upper 50s. And when you look at your 3-day forecast, we'll see those temps climb to the low 60s on into our Wednesday. So really a nice Wednesday ahead of us. We are tracking in the rain chances as we get into Thursday and Friday. Those rain chances will likely pick up anywhere from about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of precipitation. And all liquid rain or all liquid precipitation this time around. I'll show you what it looks like when we take a look at that big picture weather pattern. That's